Taurus, welcome to Uncle L Speaks. My name is Lauren. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you feel so inclined, you can book me. All that information is in the About section and it's in the details. After this reading at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, I will be doing readings by donation. So normally I charge $33.33. If you don't have that, just whatever you want to donate, I'll read for you. So send your cash apps to hit the line if you want to hit the line. You know what's crazy to me? I was just thinking about this. How people will see you following and chasing your purpose. And because they don't know what theirs is, it makes them upset. That you have an idea of your plan, your goals, your purpose. And because they don't, they look at you different. People, I'm here to tell you, that's them problem. You must stay focused. Don't worry about who these naysayers are. The people that don't want to see you succeed. Don't worry about them. They're all, they're all meaningless in the whole course of events. They're meaningless. And that's what kills them, is they no longer have importance to you, the same importance they used to. That their opinions and feelings about you no longer matter to you. And that hurts their soul. It does. It hurts their ego. Messages continue to follow your purpose, regardless of how they feel. Because that's a them problem. It's not a you problem. Some of it is family, some of it is friends. Doesn't matter. We're at the stage in time where the world needs us, and if they don't like it, anybody can get it. The world needs us. Hey, Justin, Yesenia, Iris, Elizabeth, Delia. Terminatrix. Alrighty. See what we got today. Hey, Jaxus. Good to see you. Come on in the room, y'all. Hey, Jesse Joe. Don't forget to hit that like button as y'all step in the room. Appreciate it. Hey, Melissa. Linda Nazario. Hey, Maria. Or Marie. Too many, Spirit. Too many. You keep trying to drop me 2 cards. Okay. They're like, no, take them both. All right, I'll listen. Keep dropping me too. I'll take both of them. Mm. Mm. What is all of this? They're all trying to jump out. Come on, y'all, cooperate. All right. Ooh, ooh. All right. The Seven of Wands seems like you're defending yourself. You're protecting something. And the thing that it seems like, if you're wondering if it's protected, yes, your financial security is protected. The Seven of Wands. You're not blocked. It's being protected. Sometimes it don't feel like that. But it's being protected. Some changes are getting ready to take place in your life with change. You're about to get increased momentum with this Eight of Wands. Some of you will be moving with the Six of Swords or traveling. Whatever this trip or this change is, it's going to bring you happiness. Happiness, healing, your wish with the star. Happiness with the sun, the star and the sun, and happiness. When is eyes going to be happy? How's about now? Got good fortune headed your way. Well, good fortune. Got new love. Ace of Cups. And there's somebody that's gonna they coming in. Knight of Cups. Somebody coming to express their feelings. This is somebody new. This may be somebody that brings good fortune with them. Some of y'all had to take control of your lives with leadership. And it's like, right as you decided to end things with this Death card, with someone who you thought was your soulmate with this Lover's card, it's like when your real one comes in. Apparently you've realized this person might not have been your person. And that's what's been keeping you blocked. That little nagging that this person from 2 years, 5 years, 10 years ago might have been your person. And you just said, apparently you've gotten confirmation that it's just not so. What is being hidden? Was with this Luna card, this is the moon. things that are hidden, illusions. This person that you ended things with was all about that Ace of Wands. Magical meet, magical boom, boom. With as many people as they could. Seven of Cups. Now you got options. They were exercising their options. Now you have options. Who you can give this Ace of Wands to. It ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. See, you learn the truth. You learn the truth. And what this truth was that, here's the Queen of Wands. This person was promiscuous. This person was a hoe, man or woman. Hoes know no gender. Because some of these dudes is bitches too. This is why they weren't willing to commit with this Two of Swords. It's because they were giving to all these other people. Six of Pentacles. They was a hoe. I thought you was my soulmate, but you was just a hoe. Seems like that's what's going on. Let's see what else comes out today. So you got good changes. You're getting away from whoever this is that apparently is a hoe. He ain't no loyal hoe. It's a disloyal hoe. Gotta go. Hey, Supernova. It ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. You learn the truth. Some of them was looking at you like, how did you know? Did you look at my phone? No. How did you know that I was a hoe? He was acting funny. We're very observant, very psychic, very intuitive. Taurus is a detective. We're going to learn the truth sooner or later. Whether, we stumble on this some information or we have that dream that wakes us up at 2 a.m., this motherfucker. You wake up at 2 a.m. like this. They told on themselves. Yeah, sometimes they do. They tell on themselves. Melissa. Freak in a community. Freaks of the industry. Because we the freaks of the industry. Here we go. Well, la la la. What is this? What do we have going on here? Taurus. Taurus. Hold on, let me get it together. Let me get it together right quick. All right. Somebody watching you. Two of Wands. Yeah, they watching World Wide Web. They watching the globe. They're watching your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, whatever it is you got going on, your social media, wherever they could try to watch you. But it seems like you're not really doing anything. You're just resting and rejuvenating. So it seems like somebody's wondering what the hell you got going on. Maybe you haven't been posting as much. What is Taurus doing over there? You're not posting as much because you're just resting. We chilling. What you want to watch for? What are you trying to see? It's because somebody wants to tempt you with temptation. Somebody wants to come in to tempt you, Taurus. Temptation can come in many ways. So maybe they see you as a temptation. With this Hierophant card. Somebody is tempted to come in to try to start the world with you, the cycle. So whoever's watching you, I don't know if this is an older or new person, but somebody is tempted to, they want to try to start some sort of cycle with you. Nasty. I'm hearing nasty things too. Just temptation card. Whoever this is out of pocket. That's all I'm going to say about that. Awareness. think you're aware your crown chakra is telling you that what you want is wanting you. It's coming in for you. Your wishes, they're coming in for you. It's the star card. Your wishes are coming in for you. Some of you have been wishing for the Ten of Pentacles. Happy home, happy life, happy family, the money good, whole shebang. Somebody's passion has been reignited for you. This is somebody that either you call judgment on or they call judgment on you. So this is the person who's watching. So unfortunately, yes, this is somebody that judgment was called on, and you said, I ain't really want this. I don't think I want this. Now all of a sudden they got passion. The fuck? They wasn't sure before. Now all of a sudden they got passion. But I wasn't sure. But I'm sure now. Now they scared, trapped in fear. They all in their head. Because they want to try to get you to take a chance towards them. With this Fool card. They want to take a leap of faith towards you. Who? The Empress. They scared. They scared you. Why are they scared of Taurus? Because I don't know what Taurus is going to say. I think they're worried that you're starting with somebody new. And I think that's what they're worried about. So this person is watching to see if you're with somebody. Because they're afraid that if love begins, you're starting with somebody new. Which could very well be the case. Because we have the King of Pentacles. Here we are again, Taurus. With the Ace of Pentacles, as love begins, something solid, stable, firm foundation. So, yeah, some of y'all may be getting what you've been wanting. And somebody going to be watching. And with this love begins, some of y'all, this ain't gonna apply to everybody. But things are gonna happen really fast, and you need to be careful. Because you're going to get all wrapped up in this shit. Some of y'all are going to mess around and end up pregnant if you're fertile. I don't know how this happened. You wasn't on a pill. I don't know how this happened. You didn't use your Magnum or the other brand, whatever. Tighten up, y'all. Tighten up if you ain't trying to get caught up. Tighten up. Now, to those of you, I have my tubes tied, and that doesn't apply to you. Tighten up. I have my tubes tied. I'm 65. I already been through my menopause with my hot flashes and stuff. This doesn't apply to you. I had a hysterectomy, and this doesn't apply to you. For those who you know you're fertile. Don't be in the comments. I can't get pregnant. I don't care. You want I can't get pregnant cookie? Here you go. Here's an I can't get pregnant cookie for you. Nom, 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 nom. Be the cookie monster. Eat that shit. This person is worried because they've been waiting for too long. Three of Wands. To have a change of mind with this hangman. More waiting. So whoever this is, they better shit or get off the pot because you about to be with somebody new. And it's gonna be too late. And it is what it is. It is what it's gonna be. Say something. Taurus is giving up on you. Say something. I'm giving up on you. Imagine all this happens all fast. Taurus is knocked up, and then it's just too late then, huh? They're having a baby with somebody else. Oh, God. They're in the Ten of Pentacles. Sorry, I shouldn't have waited. Oh, God. You said a Toxic X was a singer and performed that song? Say something, I'm giving up on you. Oh, Lord. Hey, Angel Lickett. As a case. Okay. Now to get to the nitty gritty. I was listening to Blue Rose earlier. Sounded like a damn personal reading. Because apparently some people really, really love me. They really, really hate me because I be triggering their ass. Especially on this portion of the reading. So if you're triggered and you're the evil or dirty doer, just I want you to like me, but you might not like me. Come back in about 15, 20 minutes. Because the way this first card came out, she said in that reading that apparently we be reading people for filth. And I'm like, yes, I do. They get upset. Can't help it. Shouldn't do filthy things if you don't want to be read for filth. Should be a normal, nice person. And you have the good place in the reading. Truth is what it is. Exactly. They don't like how I be snitching. Apparently that's why some of my family don't like me, because I'll read them for filth. I will. I have no problem doing it. Apparently I've been hurting feelings, so people don't like me anymore. I hurt their feelings. Because I spoke some truth. They didn't want to hear it. You know, that's what happens when people don't want to be accountable and you start saying things and they don't like them because then they have to look at themselves. Maybe that's what it is. I'm like a mirror for some of those people. Force them to have to look at themselves. And they're not the good people that they think they really are. Did I go to church? I'm a good person. No, I'm not. And maybe the fact that I may or may not know a lot of their secrets. I'm not telling that if I do or not. Probably I do. That probably bothers them too. I know their innermost secrets. That scares them. I know. I'm not going to talk about them, but I know them. Really, he will be really thinking they're hiding stuff from me, and I just laugh. That's how tight I am with the Most High. They didn't know this about me before. They just thought I was clueless or something. They didn't know I've been like this the whole time. Sometimes you gotta, just play dumb. So your siblings have no kids and have the most advice about parenting. Man, you can tell them to shut the fuck up. You know, parent. How you gonna tell me how to parent? You ain't changing. Not near one of these kids' diapers. Is Mercury retrograde over? I haven't checked yet. I've been so busy not caring about it. I'll just stop caring. Like, fuck it. This is what it is. All the plans are direct, good. Mm. 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 Well, hold on. I forgot to do something. Back to the light. This is where we dig deep. And the people, the trifling ass people. See a couple of them left. Oh no. He's gonna say all these things about us. Yes, I am. So that's your motivation, eh? That's your motivation. Mm. Mm. All right, here we go. Apparently something been dead for a minute with this coffin card. Something been dead for a minute. But someone's been waiting. Three of Wands. Feeling like they're in this dark whirlpool. Apparently somebody's going through it. Since things have been ended. This is why they're coming back with They'll Be Back. Expect to hear from them soon. The thoughts this person has been thinking a lot about you. But this person is a liar. This is somebody you see as a liar. Somebody that you see as sneaky, deceptive, unreliable. This is why your boundaries are up against this person with the Nine of Wands. Because you see them as a damn devil. With this High Priestess card, you already know everything. This is also why you're probably not talking to this person. You know High Priestess knows. This person may be having money issues with poverty. And so, during Mercury retrograde, they were doing a lot of thinking with this Two of Pentacles about trying to come back to get with you with this Three of Cups. So if you didn't hear from them during retrograde, they were thinking about it. But they's in a struggle. This person may have some gambling issues, problems with addiction, gambling, bad with finances, gambling issues. They like having other lovers, so they may have some sort of sex addiction. And with this Queen of Cups, you see this moon up there. You use your intuition. Your intuition told you need to just keep moving forward with this Chariot. You said you know who this is? This person was trying to manifest you being their main female once again. And they're going to tell you that they've been working on themselves with the Seven of Pentacles. And they want to apologize. This Page of Cups. I've been working on myself. And I just want to apologize. I want you to be my main person again. They may have been dealing with someone else. Because we have someone in the middle, someone trying to sabotage this. Because either they wanted to be the wealthy man or they know you're going to be a wealthy man. But this person betrayed you with this Ten of Swords. And I think some of you actually caught them in the act with this Page of Swords. Like, you walked in on them, cheeks in the air. Like, what the fuck? You walked in on the back shots. Like, you literally seen it with your own eye. So they can't be like, it wasn't me. But I saw you. It was right there. You have a birthmark on your left butt cheek. It wasn't me. I have you on camera. It was your whole face, everything. It wasn't me. How are you going to still lie? I know it was you. I saw you walking out of the apartment. It wasn't me. You see this video? It wasn't me. This is because this is somebody who be lying. Said attach himself to someone he thought had money. It's all a front. Now you actually have your life together, not a gold digger. Somebody has to make a confession. Someone wants to tell you something. Maybe this has been a long time coming with the distant horizons. They want to try to tell you that they know they were a Knight of Wands. They know they were a fuck boy. They were a fuck girl. They were doing things for money with this Wheel of Fortune. Some of them were having sex for money. Yes, a hoe. Hoeing in all different area codes. Male or female. Hoes know no gender. So I tell the fellas, don't be calling no woman a hoe just because you slept with her or she has a good sex life. You slept with her too. That makes you a hoe. Me and everybody a hoe. How dare you? You saw it in your dreams? Yep. I'm going to do a little something different. We're going to pull the archetype. Let's see what kind of person we're dealing with here. I haven't done this in a while. Hey, Stephanie. Pull some archetype. Let's see what kind of person this is here. We're going to break their character down the whole way. If you're just tuning in after this reading, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, I will be doing readings by donation. Normally I ask for $33.33, but if you don't have that, send whatever you got. I'll read for you. I want to send them Cashapp, get on the list. And dealing with somebody who has issues with their inner child, which is why they do the things that they do. So if you need an understanding of why this person moves the way they move, you're about to get it. This may give you the resolution that you need to move on with your life. At the bottom, we have beggar. In the light attributes, all the methods are in the description. PayPal is there. Zelle. Let's go look in the description. All my payment methods are there. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. The shadow attribute of this card is this: dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So somebody who likes to be dependent on other people. They like to live off of what you have going on. So basically a parasite, but a beggar. This person likes to present themselves as a prince. They like to present themselves as a prince. Romantic charm and potential for power in the light attributes. Shadow attributes, using power for self-aggrandizement. Said his parents had some money. He liked to front like he had more. This person may have had femme fatale energy. Light attributes highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. The shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Basically, using sex for money, male or female. This is femme fatale energy. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. We have child nature. Friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. The shadow attribute, tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So this is somebody that would kick your dog when you ain't in the room. This is that kind of person. Some of them used to torture animals when they were kids. You got child orphan. The light attributes, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. The shadow attributes, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Feelings of abandonment that stifle. So this person may have some sense of abandonment from childhood that they're carrying with them. And it's affecting their current relationships. And this is why they form trauma bonds with people. That's what inappropriate surrogate families are. You said dates woman with flash, but the ass and elbows deep in debt fronting. Yep. This person might have been an athlete. So they might have been accustomed to getting certain treatment in high school, and it's like that energy is kind of stuck with them. You know what I'm saying? You know, a person that used to be a football player, and then you see him at the 10-year high school reunion, and they look horrible. The cheerleader that looked like shit. You see them, it's like, damn, what happened here? This is like one of them. Athlete. And the light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. And the shadow attribute, misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends. False sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Said used to be really built, yeah. Said he just looks dried up, lost weight and muscles, drinking, looks sad and defeated. Yeah, he used to look like an athlete. Then we have the advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action in the light attribute. The shadow attribute, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. This is what a communal narcissist does. A communal narcissist joins organizations like, to feed the hungry, and they volunteered to churches and all these other things so that they can enhance their image. It's not so much about the work itself, but the image they get for doing it. So that people think that they're a good person because they do all these things. I knew somebody who used to do that. She was a queen of cups. It was my ex-wife. She used to do that. Struggling to pay the bills. I'd be begging her to get a job, right? But then she'd have all this time to go volunteer at the church. put in all these hours volunteering here, but your home needs money. Like your house is not a volunteer organization. She was wanting to take care of her image, but not take care of the things that mattered, which was home. They like to build these facades. So then at some point, when you decide that you don't want to be with them, they can look at you and I feed it, I do all this stuff, and they're the bad person because they don't want to be with me anymore. Because people like be fake fronting, you know. It should be crazy to me. Some of them are with this child nature, this child orphan. They're projecting their childhood issues onto you. You have actually, now that I read this again, let me read this again. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Sometimes what is happening is you're taking the place of their mother or their father. And so now they're inflicting their mother wounds or their father wounds on you. You become the scapegoat for the shit that they didn't deal with growing up. You said yours was a Pisces too. Hey, Bingo. You became the surrogate. So if you ever hear the words, oh, you're just like my father. You're just like my mom. They're projecting. And also maybe the same reasons they chose you. Because certain things about you reminded them of the person that they both love and hate, which is their parents. Should Pisces said that? Everybody saying Pisces in the chat? It is what it is. Yeah. You're just like my father. So I'm going to do what my mother did. And I'm going to act like my mom did when she was with my father. And I'm going to do the same things to you. Yeah, that's a child orphan. Because you became the surrogate. And you have to point out to them, I'm not them. I'm my own person. I know whatever happened to you sucked. But, you know, using a relationship to sort out your childhood issues isn't the best way to have a relationship. It's like they're inserting you in the place of the person that hurt them. And they're reliving their events. This is kind of what happened after I got married. That's what happened. Everything changed. And then her father that she hadn't spoken to in probably a couple of decades, who was living in Israel, reached back out shortly after that. Her mother and her stepfather got divorced right before we got married. So that energy was still lingering there to her, watching her, you know, the dude that raised her essentially divorce her mother. And then her birth father reaches out to her. And so she just starts unraveling. And this is after we've had our first kid. Apparently he had more kids. Her brother and sister, or her new brothers, are the same age as our kids. Imagine having little brothers like 30 years younger than you. But then proceeded to take it out on me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the dynamic. I've already told her what she's doing. But you can't make people listen if they don't want to heal. Communal narcissists, typically narcissists in general, don't want to heal. They want to blame everybody else. They do. They don't want to sit with themselves. They don't want to address the issues. They don't even want to talk about it. They be scared. You could be talking in the most non-confrontational, rational manner, trying to explain things to them, and sometimes there's nothing that you can do. So you just have to remove yourself from the situation with this coughing. A lot of narcs think they're empaths because they do charity shit. Yes, I'm an empath because I do all this charity stuff. And I have all these deep feelings for people. And I just want to help people. Yeah, okay. No, you're still a narc. You're just a narc that does good work. We need them. We do. We need them because, like, even though it's not for the right reasons, it's still help. So thankful that they fill those roles, even if it's not for the right purpose. Still won't use their comma, but at least, they get to make themselves feel good. And then take pictures with all their friends at the events and stuff, looking like they did all these wonderful things. The crazy thing is, when you help people and you truly mean it from the heart, you don't need recognition. You don't need pictures. You don't need photo ops. You just do the work because you know it needs to be done. You're not waiting for people to celebrate your laurels, give you praise for it. Oh, you went down to the food shelf and helped people? Yes. That's why, I see people, on TikTok and on Facebook and stuff, and they're recording themselves feeding the hungry and stuff. I'm like, so you want to record this person who's sitting down at their worst, and then show yourself giving them food and all of this stuff so the world knows that you're doing these things. Cool. Reveals a lot. Does. All right. Let's see what advice we got. Yeah, if you're going to do it for the right reason. All right, let me record myself giving them a cheeseburger. Ooh, let me take a picture with all my coworkers. Volunteered at this event. This is wonderful. I mean, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking pictures with, if you're at an event or something like that, but they make it a basis of their personality. You know what I'm saying? Because some people want to appear more good than they really are. Ha ha! All right. You're not ready for this. Are you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. Want your romance angels predictions? Let's see what the romance angels got to say. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Y'all hear me? Come on in. Lean in. So you hear me real good. Release your ex. Release him. I don't care if that Schmeat had you in a chokehold. Release him. I don't care if the delicious vaginas had your nose open. Release that ex. You can get it again. GDT! How you doing? Good to see you, girl. Release your ex. Release them. I know, but it was so good. And you're doing all these things, and it's hard. Yes, I understand. I know. You allowed your emotions to flow into your vagina. Now you're confused. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So apparently these are some steps that they're giving out here. Release your ex, then love yourself. We're giving out the formula today. Then love yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And as you begin to love yourself more, you're taking care of yourself more, you're looking good as get out. That's when you start attracting all these people, right? That's when you start attracting all these people, right? And then the new love come in. Look at that. After you released your ex, you start to love yourself. Ooh, look, new love. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Somebody new gonna stir your romantic feelings. He was all worried about that Schmeat that had you in the chokehold. Let it go. Somebody new about to stir your feelings. And what happens when you meet this new love? Y'all got to get to know each other. Getting to know each other. Take your time. Don't be in no rush. Got to get to know each other a little bit. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. We call that intimacy. Intimacy ain't just clapping cheeks, y'all. Some of y'all, as y'all get to know each other, y'all are going to be deep inside each other's love. All up in the 5D. All right. Those are your romance angels predictions. Yes, conversation and laughter is good. Especially that. It's the only way to keep a Gemini Venus. Conversation, laughter, and some ass. All right, express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. So who's that? I'm a Gemini Venus. All right, express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Don't let anybody make you feel like you shouldn't be yourself. It's funny that this card came up because this reminds me of the other reading I did a couple of days ago. When my brother, who I haven't talked to in years, left that comment talking about mom and dad didn't do tarot. How you doing tarot? You're the enemy. I'm like, yeah, okay. And y'all would know the response that I gave him. I said, it's not for you to judge. The person that you used to know no longer exists. I'm chasing my purpose and I ain't worried about you. Move on with your life. I wish you well. Because they didn't like the fact that I'm allowing my true self to shine. I told them I'm more worried about being my authentic self than following whatever belief system that you still believe in. I've evolved. Who I am no longer exists. Who I was no longer exists. Better get to know me today. You ain't talked to me in years. This me no longer gives a fuck. You got debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. Spirit about to help you get them debts paid off. Birthday, significant birthday holds the answer to your questions. So maybe there's some answers coming to you around your birthday. Stephanie, that would be nice, but it's in the cards. And these people come back. So it is what it is. You can only read what's in the energy. People be trying to say that, but it is what it is. They wouldn't still be in your energy, and we wouldn't be talking about it. Affirmations, and some of it ain't about you. So maybe it's just not your reading. Other people need to hear the information. So, affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. It ain't all about you. Affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. Hey, Alicia. Good to see you. All right. Get your animal messages. And then I'm gone. And then I'll be back in about 30 minutes to do live for those of y'all that need readings. Normally I charge $33.33. If you don't have it and you want a reading, send what you got. I'll read for you. Send your Cashapp to get on the list. Probably cut it off after 10 people. Crocodile at the bottom. The alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. The alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. With endings come new beginnings. The deer. Take note of the messages and whispers and secrets adrift on a breeze. Trust your intuition. Listen to the signs and synchronicities. You have the wild horse. Speak your passion aloud and defend those whom you love in word and deed. Say what you got to say. Don't let nobody stop you. Speak your passion aloud and defend those whom you love in word and deed. And then we have the tortoise. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. Taurus, these have been your messages. I am going to take a short intermission. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. For those who would like a reading tonight, all you gotta do is donate. I'll stay on as long as I need to. All right, y'all. I'll see you on a bit. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Peace, blessings, Ashe. One love.